Hi Aries, welcome back or thank you for coming here. If this is your first time, you're all very welcome to my channel. Today we're starting with the first week of February. We're going to start from the 2nd to the 8th of February 2025. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising and your Venus sign. Okay, so we're going to be having a few energies here for you. So I'm just going to start shuffling these cards and just get into your energy here. And as I do that, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me greatly to pass the word to other users out there that may be needing this message. Okay, so we start here with sound, forgiveness, and the sacral chakra. Okay, we're going to move into angels and ancestors and then the tarot. Okay, so let's just get on here and see what other messages are here for you. Interestingly enough, the very first card we have there is number 33, so we could have some alignment here coming up for you. So let's connect with Aries, please. Messages for Aries. We have snake, shadow skin, beautiful. We actually we just started the year of the snake, so that's incredible that it comes up. Spirit fox, beautiful. And we also have the mirror guardian. So you have a lot of animal spirit around you as well. Okay, now let's get started here with the tarot and see what else we have for Aries here. This is for Aries. We're going to be taking some cards to see the energy around and what do you need to be aware of for this first week. Okay, so before we start that, let me dive in here and understand what is going on. So we have this number 33 that talks about sound. We're connecting with the throat chakra here. We're connecting with the way you express and also what you listen to, what do you vibrate, how do you work with your silence, because the keywords we have here is music, silence, rhythm, vibration. So we have a lot of synchronicity here about listening. Okay, listening to something, listening to yourself, listening to how you feel, listening to how music makes you feel. We could even be talking about paying attention to what kind of music are you listening to, because music is vibration, and it depends on the type of music you're going to be bringing that sort of energy for you. So I would say that at this time it's very important that you pay attention to what kind of music are you listening to, because some of you could actually be going through some sort of dark night of the soul. You could be going through some major overcoming something major, whether this was an incident, an event, something very big. Okay, we could also be talking about you letting go of some stuff from the past, because you have the snake, which is shed all skin here. So you could be becoming a new version of you. You could even be changing the type of music that you hear, and maybe someone might come to you and say, oh, but you never listened to that kind of music. Well, we all evolve, so people just have to respect who you are and who you are becoming. Now, second row here, we have second column, we have number 23. So 3 is important for you. Number 23, and we have forgiveness. We're talking about the heart chakra, okay? But I would even go deeper and say we're talking about the upper heart chakra, which talks about yourself, and we're talking about forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, compassion. It's interesting because I just said you could be letting go of something here from the past, and comes the snake, and this card is just so aligned. So you have this person here, beautiful, and we have rainbow, we have clouds. So after the storm comes the rainbow. So we're seeing that after some sort of hard time, you are starting to see the skies are getting clear now. She's like blowing there, making a wish, blowing something that she wants to bring into reality. And with that forgiveness, we could even just be talking about being kinder with yourself, be gentle with yourself, paying attention to the people around you, what kind of vibration, what kind of energy it's emanating, the type of people around you. And you also have the spirit fox, trust your talents in changing times. We have all about changing, okay, all about vibrating to this new version of you. So Aries, this is definitely a huge time for you. February seems to be very important, especially starting this first week of February. And then we also have sacral chakra, so talks again about your emotions, okay, maybe mother wounds, hydration, okay? What are the things that you are filtering in your body and that you are not? What kind of traumas are you working on and you're not, okay? When it comes to your sexuality, your intimacy, how are you dealing with all those kind of things here, okay? Together with this, we have the Mirror Guardian, time, take time to reflect. Now, this take time to reflect comes in great timing here because we see a lot of letting go, vibration, shedding old skin, right? Changing time. So, especially when you go through a lot of changing times, through healings, whatever it is, it's necessary to take a step back, and a step back doesn't mean you're going back to the way you were before, but it's about, disconnect from the world, disconnect from everything, so that you allow the healing to happen. You allow to the new version of you to come out. You allow this new vision that you have to come into fruition. So there's a lot of that because you see this beautiful mirror guardian here. She's looking at this mirror here, and the mirror is reflecting the universe, okay? Is reflecting the all. So it's just about wondering. Give it a little bit of time and just wonder without expecting anything. That's so beautiful for you, Aries. So let's start then here with the tarot and see some energies, and we're going to be clarifying these energies as well. So what do we have for Aries, please, for this first week of February 2024, 5, not 24, 25. So we have the Fool, definitely a new beginning. That's all we've been talking about. A new you is coming up. You have the Six of Wands in reverse here as well. What else do we have for Aries? I definitely see some people might not be very happy with the new version of you. We also have the Five of Cups, the Star, and the Hierophant. Now, let me clarify these cards for you because they look super interesting. So let's clarify the Fool. Clarifying the Fool. Thank you. The Five of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Wands in reverse. The Page of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Cups. The Tower. Wow. Clarifying the Star for Aries. Clarifying the Star, please. Clarifying the Star. Not easy to clarify the Star, but we'll get there. We will definitely gonna get there. I hope it's not the very last card, which it might be. This is so interesting. Not one card wants to come out and the other ones were straight away. So, clarifying the Star. Thank you. Seven of Swords in reverse. And finally clarifying the Hierophant. Please clarify the Hierophant with one card. Yes, thank you. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so it was something stuck here, okay? Maybe there could be some resistance, and especially was with the Star. So the Star talks again about healing. Maybe someone has been resisting to you changing, right? But let's get started here in the beginning. The Fool with the Five of Cups. Definitely there's a new beginning here that it's necessary, okay? Maybe some of you have been going through a lot, like we mentioned before, a lot of healing, and maybe it's very hard to do this, okay? Because Five of Cups, this could potentially looking into the parts of you that you maybe were not paying attention before, okay? And it's time to, or maybe you were giving a lot of attention to that side of you that they need to be gone. With the help of the snake, with the help of the spirit fox, with everything, support system around you, whether this is coaches, friends, family, you name it, okay? Could be therapists, could be yourself, nature, your journal, whatever it is, okay? So you have to align into your energy here. And with that Five of Cups, it really shows that it's time, with the Fool, it's time to start looking at the things differently, okay? Not looking at what the things that you went through as a negative thing, however, looking as an opportunity, okay? Because the Fool has knowledge, right? You look at him and he's not carrying a huge bag or anything like that. He has a very small bag with him. There's even no bag in this deck actually. He's just playing there, playing around, because he knows that, sometimes it's necessary to be to be playful, okay? And we could be talking about you maybe starting to be more playful about the things that you have been going through because you are accepting them more. And when you're starting to be more relaxed about what happened to you in the past, that's when you're actually healing, okay? When you're able to talk without feeling extremely constrained, extremely distressed about the topic. Okay, we also come here with the Six of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups. Now, the Six of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups, this looks like in the past you may have been hurt romantically. This could have been someone that rather than being next to you, this person was jealous, this person was not happy with your success, with your progress. This person kind of didn't want you to move forward, and that's very sad, to be honest. Now, and I don't feel this energy is right now. I actually feel this energy is gone, is past, right? This is definitely past. It's not coming anymore. Now, that is also interesting because right after we have the Five of Cups and the Tower. Five of Cups, again, we started here, we had a Five of Cups, and we come back again with the Five of Cups. So, this big turn that comes from within you about deciding to look at the positive of the things that you can still work on. We could be talking about a relationship that ended dramatically and believing in love again, okay? Believing that things can be better, believing that it needed to happen that way because there was no foundation, right? Like the tower. When the tower goes down because it needed foundation, and look how beautiful this works. You come here with the tower, and the next card on the top is the star. The star comes right after the tower. So once this foundation was destroyed, because this tower was destroyed because there was no foundation, it's time to rebuild. And that's exactly what the star is talking about here, is about rebuilding something beautiful. And interestingly, the Seven of Swords, which normally can be talking about lying, cheating, stealing, comes in reverse. So it's about restarting from a place of honesty, of truth, of union, of partnership, not from individuality. Okay, this is about two people getting together, or this is even about you accepting yourself exactly for who you are, whether this is the part that people know about you, whether this is the part that most people don't know about you, you know, the so-called shadow side, the dark side that maybe before you were not comfortable with and you are starting to be as well. Even though this sounds a little bit like a relationship, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Romantic doesn't have to be. Now, I do sense this as the outcome of all this reading here for you. We have the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. Now, interestingly, that this Four of Pentacles, it's like he is moving away from that place. We could be talking about some of you moving due to a relationship with the Hierophant or moving due to a new contract, okay? Because the Hierophant can also be talking about contracts, work, new job, advice, all of that. And this Four of Pentacles here, yes, he's definitely holding too tight to these Pentacles, but he's moving away from that town. So maybe that town was toxic for him, something wasn't extremely good for him, and is paying attention to what is past. Potentially, we could be talking about a job that it's better pay in a different place and you're going. Or we could be talking about, if we're talking about a relationship, this is you knowing that when you move with that person, it's definitely going to be better. Okay, it doesn't have to be you're going to live with that person, but maybe you're going to get closer to that person. And that is so beautiful here for you. So let me just get some advice, some extra advice here with the tarot for you, and see what else can we expect here for this first week of February 2025. What else do we have? So we have the High Priestess, perfect. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Lovers, I told you this was feeling like lovers here, relationship. And the Knight of Pentacles, perfect. So as you move along with the High Priestess, as you take care of yourself, as you connect with your intuition, connect with yourself, Connect potential with your divine feminine. Remember, divine feminine is the energy, is not a gender. You start to see things differently because the Page of Pentacles, it's something reliable that is starting right now. And we could very strongly be talking about a relationship that is starting right now with these lovers. Then it starts to grow. You see, because it comes from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. So it's something that, yes, it takes its time, but it's growing, it's steady, it's consistent. It's about two people putting the work in. If we're talking about a job, yes, this is a job that starts something really new, okay? And you are actually working on this because you know this is going to be beautiful for yourself, okay? And you're working through it, you're planning, you're working, you're going bit by bit. You're not putting the horse in front of the chariot, right? As a way of speech here. So that's what I have for you, Aries. This is so beautiful for this first week. I do hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments below if it did. And until next time, have a beautiful week. Take care.